Daphne Shu, Ke Huy Quan, James Hong, and Jamie Lee Curtis.
Thousands of Evelyns. You can access all the memories.
This movie is a kung fu action film, a sci-fi flick, a romance, a family drama, even a little bit coming-of-age story. A multiverse of genres and possibilities.
The thing about the multiverse that fascinated and scared us was the idea of infinity. And we wanted to make a movie that, went to too many.
We're borrowing heavily from Vonnegut and Douglas Adams in the way that they take science and they just take the absurdity and dial it up to 100 and try to apply that to the multiverse, just because it just felt like a really good metaphor for what it feels like to be alive right now, to exist in an infinite number of different stories and narratives kind of colliding constantly in contradictions and emotional whiplash.
Today on the show, how an indie film about laundry and taxes confronts infinity and our place in it. We talk to the directing duo Daniels about how science and real life inspired the world building in Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. I'm Emily Kwong, and you're listening to Shortwave, the daily science podcast from NPR. Listen, both Daniels are nerds, but in different ways. For Daniel Scheinert, a self-proclaimed overachiever and teacher's pet, math was his thing.
On Math Team, they give you 25 questions, 1 hour, and you get rewarded if you get any of them right.
Yeah.
And there's no right way to answer the questions. So it's a creative way to solve problems. A lot of times you'll end up with a score of 20 out of 100, and you can be proud of yourself.
Whereas Daniel Kwan fell in love with science because of his mom. In second grade, they moved to a new school system, and Dan struggled to keep up, something he attributes to undiagnosed ADHD. His mom was worried his creativity